Quinn, this one is juicy. This one's a little more fun because Russell Wilson, Sean Payton have got some big beef. We'll go over how wild that game was. But Sean Payton had some comments about the Giants, say they found a little spark with their quarterback, and it felt like he took a little bit of a shot at Russ. Another quote he said was, I was talking to John Martin not too long ago, and I said, we were hoping that change would have happened long after our game. Almost saying that Russ might have been a little bit of an easier opponent to play than Jackson Dart. And I guess that proved to be so. But in a rare act of defiance, the usually quiet, goody two-shoes quarterback Russell Wilson snapped back at him, tweeting, classless, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. Woo! Russ usually doesn't say stuff like that unless Ciara made him say that. I don't know, because she could be a little bit of a diva. But Quinn, what's your thoughts about that? Because I did not expect Russ to respond.
Yeah, definitely surprising. I mean, both these guys have relatively impressive resumes. I mean, Wilson's has gone downhill since he left Seattle. He had won
Mm-hmm.
almost two Super Bowls. And everyone thought he was a really good, probably Hall of Fame quarterback before he left the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, I don't know how many people are still making his case, but very good quarterback in Seattle. Then you have Sean Payton, who's arguably one of the best head coaches of recent memory, at least of 2000s. He's one of the best. I don't know if I can argue best of all time or not, but of the 2000s, I would definitely say one of the best. And so
Mm-hmm.
the back and forth is interesting because it kind of tells us, it gives us a little gleam into what it was like when uh, Wilson was on the Broncos. Was there more discord between Wilson and Peyton?
Well, we knew 2 years ago when Russ got benched by the end of the season, and there were a lot of sideline outbursts between Russ and Sean Payton that their relationship wasn't that good. I think it was kind of public too that their relationship wasn't that good in Denver. But I mean,
They
this
just take
one,
a shot at each other. That's crazy.
I mean, it's one thing for Sean Payton to say that to John Mara. Again, this is like the previous news where it's like behind closed doors makes sense they say stuff like that. But man, to take a shot at the media at Russ, it's insane when this dude used to be a player of yours. And I mean, good for Russ for responding back. But again, it's just like the previous news with Woody Johnson. Sean Payton's not wrong. Russ is washed. I mean, completely washed. But not the most necessary to say. So it kind of was a little bit classless of him and unprofessional for him to say that. I don't blame Russ for standing his ground